Okay, the next story. You know, in a bid to assess its own processes, performances, and controls to ensure compliance, efficiency, and accountability, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has suspended some of its operatives for allegedly extorting 10 million naira from a Nigerian rapper, Oladips, aka Oladips. EFCC spokesman Dele Oyewale, who confirmed the development, said the anti-graft agency viewed the allegation that the rapper, who was detained for 5 days in its facility but released after paying 10 million naira, with utmost seriousness, and had launched a full-scale investigation. Asukwa, don't you feel like asking what was the nature of the crime this guy is involved in that made him pay 10 million naira? Let's start from there.
You know, it starts like that, you know. But before we go there, somebody just sent me something. They say even in universities today, cakes, that is a professor that is watching, cakes, birthday cakes, brownies are laced with hard drugs. The cake bakers should be investigated and orientation given to them for them to stop baking Gen Z cakes. He calls it Gen Z cake with hard drugs. You know,
and quickly,
you know, so
do you hear these guys who go around selling ice cream?
Yes, you know, and all that. So, but let's move away from. Let's go to EFCC. You know, before somebody will give you 10 million,
yes,
it means that whatever case that he has is more than that.
Yes,
you
yes.
know. And I want to also, this is another agency that is doing well. The chairman has also put his foot down to ensure that his own operatives, you know, wear the toga of integrity in all sense.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to thank him for investigating this. They are still investigating. 10 million is not small money. They would have traced him. They would have known that, you know, this is this particular investigator for this particular case. Yeah. Before, you know, he was caught with this money or was linked to this money. This money is not a small money. People just say, oh, it's 10 million. No, it's not 10 million. Because if he has collected, because they have traced 10 million, do you know the ones he has collected in the past? Nobody knows. And that he has freed people. You know, so we want to thank...
he's a rapper. That's what I'm holding on to. He's a rapper.
A rapper.
Yeah.
He's a rapper in Nigeria. Do you know how much people all these musicians are making?
Yeah, no. I'm not a musician.
You know, so the EFCC is doing a great job. You know, and we need to just, you know, encourage them, just like we just said about the NDLEA. People might not like what they are doing, but the thing is, just like the NDLEA, the EFCC is also doing a great job.
BKO, so makes you think, when you hear stories like this, you are wondering if we are a long, long way from home.
You see, there is a lot of corruption in the EFCC. This chairman is the first chairman in the history of the company to look inwards, to try to clean up the EFCC, get rid of the bad legs and the unscrupulous elements in the service. People steal items seized from suspects, items like gold, like foreign currency, exhibits,
name it,
items. There are people within the EFCC who steal these things.
Okay.
Some of them were investigated, and the chairman decided to wield the big stick. And we have encouraged them here on Journalist Hangout to carry out a thorough cleanup of the EFCC, because if it is an anti-graft agency, the people who work there must be above board. It shouldn't be random criminals who will be working at the EFCC. Okay. What kind of message would that be sending to our people? And in the past, there have been people who were arrested just because EFCC officials wanted to extort money from them, not because they were guilty of anything. Now, this rapper said, look, I didn't commit any offense. There was no evidence to link me to any crime. But they took me away. And before they released me, they took 10 million from me. It is difficult to dismiss the allegation that I has made, because I talked in the past about how some people in the EFCC, when their colleagues are doing wedding, they will storm the wedding venue in very expensive cars. They will be spraying even hard currency at wedding. How on earth are they doing this? What is their salary? Does the salaries they earn, does their salary warrant using the kind of vehicles that they are using, or spraying foreign currency? These things have gone down under this new EFCC chairman, but he must continue to clean up the mess. This incident happened in 2024, but he just recently had a podcast where he made the revelation, and he said they collected money, 10 million from me before they released me. They didn't find anything on me. So what was the money for? What was all that stress and suffering for? It's just Nigeria. Nigeria just happened to me. That is what we don't like to hear. Once something negative happens to you, you will say Nigeria just happened to me. Terrible things happen in other countries. But an American will not say America just happened to me. Look at the gun crimes in the U.S. All kinds of crimes happen in the U.S. and Canada and other places. So I'm even disappointed that I said Nigeria happened to me, because this does not reflect who we are as a people. It is
not us,
But the EFCC chairman has said that they are going to investigate. They have identified those people. They've been arrested, relieved of their operational duties. Now they are investigating the claim that the artist made. And the EFCC chairman said if the artist is found to have lied against those guys or lied against the agency, because this has the potential to do big reputational damage to the EFCC if it is found to be true. So he's saying if this is discovered to be untrue, then the rapper will face the law. But if the guys are discovered to have arrested him just with the intention of extorting money from him, then they will pay for it. The EFCC, the police, and security agencies in our country abuse their powers. Because they know that people don't want to lose their freedom even for 1 hour. You pick people up, you start extorting money from them. This thing is real. People have not committed an offense. You just pick people up by the roadside, you go and lock them up, and then they must start contributing money before they can regain their freedom.
You think you are watching a poorly produced horror film?
Yes, nobody wants to go through this. It's painful to lose your freedom for no reason. So people will do whatever it takes to get out of that place, because you can even die in custody.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes, we've seen people detained who died in custody. You detain a man, you don't know whether it's somebody who is perpetually on medication. And you detain him, he has no access to his medication. Of course, he's going to die in your custody.
Yeah, BKO, let us... Okay, we want to take a breather now, make some money for ourselves. That's official money. We are going on a commercial break. We'll be back shortly. Thank you.